Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming tonight. Welcome to the Tehachapi High School Grand Finale Concert, featuring the Warrior Band, Jazz Band, and Choir, and also the Color Guard. So it will be a fun evening. I hope you enjoy it. And we have our awards as well. My name is Lisa McKinhill, and I am the Director of Music here at Tehachapi High School. We're going to begin with something that's not on the program. And everybody, there's plenty of programs. Did everybody get a program? There were some up in the front. Are there any more back there? There should be lots. They might be piled up on a chair back there. If one of the students would like to go find them, they were distributed. There they are. Yeah, there's plenty of programs. So why don't we take a moment and pass them around? There's names in there, and that way, if I have a correction, I can tell you. But I'd like to say that we started the evening at 6 with a wonderful art show by the art classes directed by Deborah Haverly. Can we give them a hand? We're going to begin with something that's not on the program. We're going to begin with the seniors. And the seniors are who we are dedicating this concert to. Because unlike other seniors at Tehachapi High School in the past, this particular group of seniors has gone through quite a journey from freshman year to senior year, considering the shutdown, the pandemic, having music, not having music, coming back to music, being on Zoom and watching and hoping that they can have a music class, but they're doing music appreciation. It's been something else. So, it's been a great year, and they all came back, these guys, in spite of all the challenges that they have had in the last couple of years. So this moment in time, would all the seniors in Color Guard and Choir and Jazz Band and Warrior Band, will you please take a place on the risers? And as they come, I'm going to try to say their names correctly. I got their first names correct all the time. Last name, sometimes I'm good. So we have Lillian Acosta.
Yeah!
She's our drum major, and she actually came, her parents came, they're military employees, and they were transferred out here. Lillian, can you, yeah, this is Lillian, and she was a godsend. She showed up on the first day of school. She goes, hi, I play clarinet, and I've been in band for 3 years. Can I be? And I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody was thrilled. And she came, and she became our drum major. Next is James Walker, who I believe this was also his first year here, but not his second year here. But his first year was during COVID. But this is he came from, where did you come from?
Victorville.
Okay, Victorville. I'm thinking Texas, there's somebody else that came from Texas. But, so he's new this year. Matthew Petty is kind of the same way. This is his first year with the band, but his second year with the program because it was on Zoom with music appreciation. He came from Texas, right? Where's Matthew? There's Matthew. So give Matthew a hand. Cadence Gillen, where is Cadence? There you are. So she's been here all along, but she's one of these beautiful musicians that plays with the orchestra. But then she also plays the piano like nobody else in town can play. Nobody else in town can play the piano like Cadence. And her dad said, you know, she's always wanted to be in a music. Can she be wondering? I'm like, oh my goodness, yes. So not only did she come to choir, but she's been in band and she's been in jazz band. So she's actually accompanied tonight, all three. And this is her first year with us, but her fourth year at THS. So give Cadence a hand. And Edgar Lamas has been a 4-year THSer. And he's been through it from freshman year all the way here. And we were so blessed to have him stick with it, and he's in the percussion section. Where's Edgar? I have to say that one of the most special moments for me as a teacher in probably almost my whole career was Edgar's response to when the band received their unanimous superior rating this past month. He got very emotional, and it was like, I can't tell you, but there was a moment that it was the most sweetest moment, and it was because of Edgar's feelings for how much he loves this group. So thank you, Edgar. Where are you? 4-year jazz band in all 4 years. And she's our lead saxophone player. We will miss her next year. And she's a rock in this group. Can we give Elena a Allison, how do you say your last name? Corbani. She came out of the heavens and she fell into the jazz band room and says, I really want to learn how to play saxophone. And I said, well, you know, if you've never played saxophone, how are we going to put you in this group that's already playing? She goes, I'll tell you, I'm going to work really hard. And she did. And she's blown everybody away. And she does play tenor sax. She's now officially a tenor sax player. Her first year in her music program, Allison. Another godsend that dropped in. Where are you, Samantha? There you are. And she is the rhythm section. She's becoming a guru back there as she goes on that electric keyboard. And I don't know what she's doing, but it sounds great. She might be some famous sound engineer sometime because she's got a real good sense of music. This was her first year in the jazz band program, and an absolute delight. Savannah. Rex Freiberg, where are you, Rex? Extraordinary engineer, and he knows a whole lot more than I do about sound and equipment, and he plays the guitar like nobody's business. He's been in this group, what, 3 years? Yeah. 3 years. So, a wonderful senior. Give a hand for him. Jojo Burris, who sounds like an angel from heaven when she sings. Where are you, Jojo? Yes. She's been in the choir 4 years. 4 years, and she's still here. Give her a hand. And Nate Foster. Nate Foster plays bass, and he has been in the jazz band 2 years, and he's done a fabulous job, and he's a delight to have in class. Nate Foster. Gabriel Cardenas, your first year, right? Yeah, his first year singing. Now let me tell you something about him. He came in, I thought he was tone deaf. He couldn't match a pitch at all. Yeah, really knows. She was right there. And then something happened by December and January. And the most gorgeous sound started coming out of his mouth. And I love your sound. You know that? He is now really, truly a singer. And it's been great. You should have been in this class a long time ago. But better late than never. Give a hand for Gabe. Hi, Noah. Yeah. Right? Did I say that right? Yeah. You've been in this class 2 years. And he's Mr. Performing Artist. He can sing, he can dance, he can act, and he's on his way into the musical arts, I believe. Is that correct? And he's been an absolute joy to have in class. Give him a hand. Cassie Smith. I've nicknamed her the Oracle because Miss Cassie Smith is the best president of music council ever. However, she is on top of everything. You're gonna run a business like nobody can believe. She's the businesswoman of this program and a great singer. She's a 4-year THS in music, correct? Yes. Give Cassie a big hand. And Catherine Foster. Catherine Foster is actually a twins.
Yeah, Kate!
And it was like, wow, how fun is this? And Catherine, she's not just a second year. She started, tell me what you started in. Freshman year, you were in band. Sophomore year? Okay, and junior year? Okay, so this is her second year. She was in band 9th grade, didn't do any music, came back and sang in the choir. That's really awesome. And she's been a delight as well. Give her a big hand. Kiana Diaz? Kiana, yeah. I've been on my feet for about 12 hours. 6. Kiana, she has been in this choir for 3 years. Lovely voice, great member of the choir, and she has been a real wonderful person to have as well. Give her a hand. And George. How do you say your last name? Gutierrez. He has been in color guard 4 years. So he has been where everything was fine, and then everything became unfine because of COVID, and then he came back to help lead as our captain. And we really appreciate everything he's done for the color guard and the band. So give him a big hand. So tonight, you all get to wear something, and I can't count. So I'm one short or 2, but I have the other ones on order. So if you all, the front row, would come here. They get to wear this, okay? All right. Second row, come on down. There we go. Give our hand to our seniors. Now the music will begin. They will be back. Did you like them? Choir band will be back. We're mixing things up to make it more interesting. Let's have the choir come on up, please. And while the choir comes on up and meets the jazz band, we're going to do a couple things. I just want to say that no band and no choir is successful without a supportive administration. And I'd like to acknowledge the administrators that are here tonight. I believe both Mr. and Mrs. Lowe are here from the junior high and high school. Thank you very much for coming. Mrs. Keely Lowe is the director of the Fine Arts department, and so she's been very, very supportive. And do we have anyone else that is in the administration from the district that I didn't see?
That's Dirk.
Where is he here? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Sturp, where are you? There you are. Yeah, our counselor. Thank you. Give him a hand for coming. Colleague and friend from the junior high who teaches the music, Mr. Nick Olmos, he's here. Yeah. The other part of support, that's probably the first part, actually, are the parents, all of you. So can we give our parents a hand for coming and I introduce the Tehachapi High School Choir. put them together, of course, they meet at completely different times of the day. I don't even remember how we got together. But it isn't our first time. But we met a few times, and we got a chance to play for our student body on Tuesday. And that was really cool. So we had about 60 students come and watch these guys learn how to do this together. So that's a nice Latin tune. Now we're going to go to an old standard. And I've got all the program notes. You can read about it. But don't lead a thing. They got that swing. Oh, and sing, sing, sing. And we are featuring JoJo Burris for a little snippet solo to introduce the when we slow down a bit. It's quite delightful. One, two, three.
am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
What's your name? Alexander Hamilton. We are waiting in the wings for you. You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Alexander Hamilton, an American
get a sweet treat from the color guard back there. Donations are generously appreciated, and we will get ready for part 2. Thank you so much. Color guard, come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tehachapi High School Color Guard. Now, Color Guard is a great activity that involves throwing flags in the air, doing gymnastics, and throwing rifles in the air, and doing floor exercises on the floor. Well, there's not enough room in here to do all that, so we brought you a video of our color guard doing their presentation at their competition just a few short weeks ago. So here it is.
Tehachapi High School.
college senior, Elena Riggs. On alto sax, she did have the tenor sax earlier, and she learned that real fast, like 3 days ago. And that was pretty awesome. So, road trip featuring Elena Riggs. playing tonight is Flaming Food, and it features Ryan on trombone and Rex on guitar. Well, that was pretty delightful. Let's give the Jasmine another round of applause. I had a lot of fun with all of these guys. Every one of them are very special to me. And so we get to recognize some more folks. And I'm going to sit down and stand up, if you don't mind. Because you don't need to see them, you're going to see them, they're going to come out. If you're in music council, the following people, will you please come on the risers? Edgar Lamas, Lillian Acosta, Gabrielle Crushman, Cassie Smith, Grace Keller, Preston Chapman, Dave Rex Schreiber, Savannah Sturp, Cammy Fromer, and Ava Hester. Please come up and give us concerts and awards are never spared with a couple of mistakes. So, I have merit awards for each one of these people because these guys have come every week that we've had school, and they really made a stance at our first real official music council, which now is a Triumph Society group. They'll get credits and they put it on their resume, and they've been the operations for this program, and it's very special. And the mistake I made is I can't count to 11. So one of these guys, yours is coming in the mail. Okay, so you're all gonna get one. There's a couple other mistakes, but you know, we can pardon the old lady once in a while. But for tonight, you gotta know that these guys have worked hard. They've hosted things like the Sweet Treat and the awards. Basically, all of the awards was organized through this council and voted through the membership. So this is a student-powered group, and this was the first beginning. I think we've had a council like this, and Cassie is our president, and Lily is our drum major, and who's our vice president? Cressa's our vice president, and Ava acted like treasurer and secretary all the time. Yeah, and we've got representatives for each one of the classes. These guys are the masterminds of this program and this concert that you see tonight. So I have for you your merit awards, okay, for each one of you. Savannah and Rex and Ava and Cassie, Cressida, Wade, Grace, Lillian, and Gabe. Okay, give them a hand. We have first year in passport awards. The people that this is their first year in choir, for this year is your first year, you get to pick your pin and your patch. So choir, will you please stand up for first year folks? Okay, first year choir. First high school choir. So come and get a pen and have a patch to put on. Just go ahead, help yourself. And then you do the patch too. So help yourself with the patches. And these are our first year in the choir. Give them a hand. And I was reminded that our soloists in Hamilton, wasn't that fun? You stand up, we have got Kainoa, and we have Cambria, and we have Malia, and we have Catherine. Yes, turn around. These are our soloists. Color guard, this is your first year in color guard. Will you please come up and get your pins and patches? Color guard. Our first year color guard. Come on up. So Our first year warrior band members, come on up.
Violins rock. Woo! Yes.
Like I said, no great concert or performance is without a mistake. So as I was doing the program, I was editing spacing, and accidentally the computer deleted one person. So we have a person missing in the program, and I'd like to point out that he's here and a viable person in our group, and he learned trombone with us this year. It's Josue Martinez. Will you stand up? Letters from the Warrior Band. The letters are given out to each of the groups who have been in this program for 2 consecutive years. And that includes someone who transferred. So for instance, if you came from another school and this was your first year at this school, but you were in band last year, that's 2 years. So all of the 2-year band letter folks in Warrior Band, would you please come on up over here? All of you that have been in band for 2 years, come on up. Actually, yeah, come on up. And give them a hand, that's a lot. It also includes people that are seniors and have been 3 years and 4 years because they didn't get one because of the pandemic. So if you're a 3 and 4 year, you have one of these too. You know that. So come on up. 3 and 4 years, they get a pass. He gets more. James, did you get? So you get. Yeah, you get a bar because you. Okay. Letters. Okay. So basically, if they were in band 3 and 4 years, they get a letter and they get bars to put on. This all goes on, the letter to jacket. Awesome. Okay, and next we have jazz band letters. So if you were in jazz band 2 years or more, you can come up and get your bars and your letters. So come on up. Yeah. Woo! All right. Did everybody get one? Okay. I don't want to leave anybody out. There's a lot. All right. So that's Jasmine. And next is choir. Choir letters and bars. Choir letters and bars. Come on up. If you've been in choir 2 or more years, you get a patch and bars for the ears on top. So you get this, and then underneath these out, you get 2. So 2 for you 2. No. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Oh, okay. And that makes sense.
It's like little pins.
That's it.
Like these on this? Put them on. Put them more
And color guard. Color guard, come on up. Those of you that have been in the color guard for 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. Ordering, these are made names. Okay, so I can probably a short one and they're making them and I'll come out this week. So we can take that. And how many? Yeah, they had to like this. Yeah. How many? Okay. Two. And how many? Oh, 2, 3, 1. You get 1, and you get 1. So you get them. Okay. Yeah, so basically, no one has gotten these because of the pandemic. And this is the first, and they've all deserved it, but we couldn't meet and have it all distributed. So a big hand for all the letters and the bars. All right. All right. Next, we have just a few more awards that are a little bit bigger for some recognition of service service and talent and musicianship and performance and all of those things. And these are the winners that were voted upon with the whole program. So we have the first one is national. Jenny, want to help me? Where's the national? So we've got a brand new plaque to put into the classroom. And the first person to get the National School Color Guard Award is none other than Ava Hester. So, give her another hand. this. When I first came here, I was cleaning up so I could make room for all of my stuff into the music room. And I found some of these old plaques, and then I added onto it. And this is a new one, is one of the newer ones. And it's the National School Choral Award. And we are going to start recognizing all of these wonderful choral people. And the first one to get the National Choral Award, voted by the choir, is Miss Jocelyn Burris. Then there's these things called the Director's Award. These are for students that go above and beyond service and talent and dedication and help in all the right places. And this award just happens to go to a young lady who has helped every single one of these groups with her beautiful talent and service. And she became a right hand arm for me, a right hand and a right arm. Cadence, Gilla. All these years and buried. I don't know what box I found it in, but I found it in the box. And the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to somebody that shines that particular year in the jazz band. And the last time it was given was to a student named Lauren Maher, M-A-H-E-R. That was in 1988. And now it's 2022. It's time to wake this award up. And this will go in the music room. And this year's recipient goes to none other than Miss Elena Riggs. There is a band director's award. And this is new, just like the choir award. And this individual was also voted by myself and the group. And the first recipient for the Director's Award for Bands goes to a young lady who has been another right arm. Actually, I guess she's the left arm. Pretty soon I'll have all my limbs given out. But she's quite brilliant, and she is extremely helpful and a beautiful, beautiful musician. The Director's Award goes to Grace Keller. There's two more older awards that I found in the room, but before I give those out, I just want to, because they're the last two, I want to acknowledge a couple things. I'll clean this up. Actually, my daughter will clean this up, and when the concert's over, you can come and take a look at this. But this year, the choir received a beautiful, excellent rating at their festival, which hasn't happened in a little while, and they did a beautiful job at the festival in Bakersfield. And this particular award goes at the Fresno CMEA Festival, was awarded to the Warrior Band for achieving a unanimous superior rating, which is the top rating that we can get. Only a very few bands out of 66 got this. I think we won maybe three or four, and we were at a festival with 66 high school bands, and this was pretty amazing. So make sure that you come out. I'm going to try to talk a little bit more into the mic for the last two. So this is a very old award that I found also with the other two. It's the Tehachapi High School Music Director Award. And the last time anybody got a Director's Award was in 1988, and Mike Holland was the recipient of this. And this particular year, going forward to 2022, the recipient that was chosen both by me and the student body goes to a young man who is always here, willing to work day and night, is very talented and gifted, and he's put up with me marvelously this year. And he's kind of the heartbeat of the jazz band. And I'm sure you'll all agree that this is well-deserved to Rex Friedrich. Our final award of the evening goes to the oldest award of the music program. It's called the John Philip Sousa Band Award, and it's one of the most famous awards given to every single high school band program. And I found this in the same box that I found the other two, and the last recipient was Charlotte Lambert in 1988. And this year's recipient that was voted by the student body goes to a young lady who's new this year, but came in and everybody wanted her to be the drum major. Everybody wanted the leadership. And she plays the clarinet like nobody's business. She was just an angel sent to this group. And I'm sure you will agree, as with the students and I, that this is a well-deserved award. The John Philip Sousa Award goes to no other person but Lillian Acosta. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tehachapi High School Music Awards. We have just a few more minutes of music, and our evening will be concluded. Thank you so much for sticking it out with us. I think it's been very enjoyable. We're going to end with our warrior band. features our freshman alto sax player, Johnny. Johnny, I don't even know how to say your last name. Tell me. That's so pretty. That is Testa. Come on up, Johnny.
Yes, go Johnny.
Got this.
start our slideshow. We are concluding with two pieces put together. The first one is Celtic Voyage, one of the pieces we did for festival. And then we're going to go right into Blue Ridge Reel. They're both Irish. One's a slow melodic Irish tune, and the other one is a fast likely tune. And we're going to end with a slideshow that Ava is going to start for us when we start Blue Ridge. So the fast music. And enjoy. It has some highlights of all the students this particular school year, where we started and where we ended this year, which has been an absolute delight. I'm very proud of all of them. I love these guys very much.